Hey everyone, it's Jacob. This is episode 39 and it's a great one. It's just a beautiful episode that Jeff and I have just beautifully painted audibly for you. So, just enjoy the episode and let me know what you think, all right? Subscribe. Yeah, you know what? Just do it. Thanks. Have a good episode. This is how I met my brother.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and this is the How I Met My Brother podcast. I am sitting right next to my beefy co-host, Mr. Jacob Michael.
We've got the beef today. As you can see, Jeff's shirt, he actually is the beef.
I am the beef. You have me.
So he's the
Wink.
beef, I am beefy, therefore we are both the beefy brothers.
All the cattle you need here.
We're working on it. More cowbell, if you know what I mean. How was your Monday? Huh?
Monday was fine. It was a perfectly average Monday. It was perfectly mediocre, fine. But what was good though was the weekend. It was a great weekend. We were able to hang out a little bit. We got the ladies out on the golf course.
Oh yeah.
The four of us, nice little golf match.
Oh yeah.
That was a good time.
Slinging some irons, smacking some drivers.
That's right.
Putting some putts,
It's my middle name.
That's right, baby. So, that was a good time yesterday. It wasn't the best round that we've ever had.
No, I played pretty bad.
But it wasn't the worst round we've ever had. So, sometimes you just got to take the wins where you can find them, But, the golf course was a very nice day. It's a very nice day out today. I haven't been outside. But I heard it was nice.
It's nice. I had the AC on in the car, which is weird.
Dang, that was me yesterday. That is weird for you, though. I feel like you'd still be cold in this weather.
I think it's because I really had to, on my way here, I really had to go to the bathroom. So I was starting to,
heat up?
Yeah, heat up. I think everything was just going. I was getting really warm. My feet were starting to sweat.
Sweating sweating from everywhere.
So I think that's what made it happen. I was moving so fast, shaking so hard.
Yeah. I get that.
Could you give me a pet peeve of yours?
Oh, a pet peeve?
Yeah, I'd like to hear one.
Jeez. A big pet peeve of mine is when you are talking with someone and, no matter how dumb it is, they have to, one-up you. So, it could just be yeah, man, I was taking my trash out earlier today and, my trash is, right around the corner, so it's not that bad. And they would be like, oh, yeah, my trash, I can throw it out the window into the dumpster. And it's bro, what? What makes, you know what I mean? That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
It's funny because I thought you were going to go the other way with that. When you said, my trash is right around the corner, so it's not bad. I thought you were going to say that this person said, oh, yeah, I have to walk 1,500 feet to get to my dumpster.
Well, that too.
How do you feel now?
Yeah, well, yeah, both directions. It just it ticks me off. That's a big pet peeve, but only with I mean, obviously I don't like people when they one up, but if you're just joking around, having a good time, or that's fine. But if you're actually I'm better, and here's why, and every sentence, there's people like that. That's my pet peeve. That's one of them.
If you're having a good time, it's okay.
Yeah, you're joking around, and you're like, oh, I'm good at Madden. And I'm like, well, I beat you 20-15 the other day. Then you're just joking around. That's all right.
You know what people do that a lot with, and aren't joking around? It's how busy you are.
Oh yeah.
You could be oh, I had a busy weekend, and somebody says, oh well, oh man, I was so busy this weekend. I had this, and this.
I know.
And try to one up you with that, or how hard you work or something.
Yeah. You have no idea, man. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Woke up at 6. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's an annoying one. I have one. People that say you're eating chicken fingers or something like that. Something you eat with your hands.
Oh yeah.
Not my cup of tea. Chicken fingers.
Oh, they are.
I know
mine.
You love chicken.
I
know you love chucking chicken.
I love chucking chicken across the
channel
of
China.
Chattanooga.
How much chicken could chuck across the Chattanooga Channel?
How much chicken could a chuck if a chicken chuck could chuck chicken?
A lot of chicken.
Yeah. Can you do any of those, by the way, real quick?
No, I don't think I could do.
I can do.
Okay, let's hear it.
Peter Piper picked a pick up pickled peppers. I don't know the rest. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? That was pretty good.
I feel like I just heard Eminem spit his first beat of "Lose Myself."
Yeah.
Or whatever
Rap
it is.
God.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to feel like Fuzzy Wuzzy.
That was pretty good, actually. That's an Eminem thing. Wuzzy. Except with better tune.
Yeah. Thanks. Anyways, keep going.
Chicken. Back to chicken. When people are eating something with their hands, and then they'll like...
Oh, do the fingers?
Yeah, like stick it just
that?
barely in their mouth to like get it off their hands. Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts.
What about... See, I don't do that with chicken, but I'll do that with like... I'm trying to think of something. Like... Oh, like when I'm eating like cashews, salted cashews, and the salt is on my fingers.
Dude, I hate that.
I gotta get that little extra taste.
Oh my gosh, that makes me want to punch you in the face right here.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is one thing that I love to do.
It's okay, Jess does it too.
There's certain things I won't do it, but there's certain things where I'm like, man, this is the best part.
Licking your fingers after you eat the
because
food
it's
the best
just
part of the meal.
because you're just getting every single grab that, like, especially with the cashews. Every time you grab those cashews, your fingers are just getting like 0.3% saltier. Mm-hmm. So then at the end of it, you're like, oh man, I'm done eating this, and then you're like, oh wait,
let me just
salt.
lick the salt off my fingers like a freaking Neanderthal.
Yeah. Well, you know what? My hands are clean. Maybe yours aren't.
What do you do? Live in a cave too? You don't know what a napkin is?
Yeah.
Use a napkin. Use your jeans.
It's not about cleaning my fingers. It's about the taste.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really? It's about the taste.
Bro, if it was about the cleaning my fingers, I'd go to the sink, wash them. But that's why I said I don't do it with everything.
Do you wash your hands after you do this? After you lick your fingers up and down and all around? You lick your fingers.
Yeah,
and
I usually do
them?
because it's still a little. You can't get everything off with that.
What if it's something else? What if it's like I don't know, a wing? What if it's a wing?
Wings, I usually don't do that unless I don't have like access to a wet wipe. But usually when you go to a wing place, they got wet wipes, or you know, if you're home, you can wash your hands. But I usually don't do that with that. But usually when it's something salty is what I like. If it's like sour, like sugary, I usually don't. But when it's salty, I'll do it.
It just grosses me out. I don't know. And the noise, like...
We're doing some ASMR right now.
Yeah, you like that? Ugh. We're going to have to pause this so you can go wash your hands. Ugh.
I just washed them a second ago when I peed.
Unlike some people.
Yeah,
I listened to the episode. So, this is a reference to the Mean Girl podcast from Barstool. Apparently, they don't wash their hands after they pee.
Yeah, it's all a publicity stunt.
Yeah. Anyways, so now they're having a lot of drama with somebody else in the Barstool office, and I just listened to that on the way here.
Oh, yeah?
Their, like, reaction.
You've been listening to some Mean Girls?
No, I don't. Never.
Oh,
I don't know. It's just, like, they're funny. I enjoy their clips. I think they're good, and I like listening to them talk sometimes.
See, I think
sometimes it's stupid.
I think it's all stupid.
So you're on Team Kelly Kegs?
No, I don't know what team I'm on, but I'm always Team Jacob, not Edward. But I just, I think when you just make content just for like the clips, and I just feel like it's not who they are. You know what I mean? I feel like, and I could be wrong, I just feel like when their podcasts, they do it, they just say stuff, and they're like, oh, this is going to get likes. This is going to be ridiculous.
I don't think they do that.
In fact, it's like if they were just who they, like, I follow Alex Bennett on Instagram, and she just doesn't seem like that type of girl that's that dumb. I feel like she's really smart. She knows things. She's not going to accidentally say methodical instead of mythological, or
that was bad.
Admit that she doesn't wash her hands. Like, come on. But I'll give her this. We're talking about it right now, and that's the whole point of it.
That's the goal.
So.
I don't think that's why they do it, though.
Why? Tell me why.
I think they genuinely just have a podcast and they clip it up like we do.
Then why wouldn't they air certain episodes then?
Well, that was different. If we're talking about the Francis Ellis episode,
it's different.
When I listened to that, I was like, yeah, this is not Mean Girl content. This is not content that's going to jive with their listeners.
But it was just chilling, you know? They were just having a good time. I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess that's enough about
Anyways, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know, I don't want all you guys to go over there and listen to their podcast instead. Stay here where it's warm.
It's warm and you are loved. And you're not just a number.
Yeah, you're not just another clip on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You're family.
You're a real person. You're family.
You're our brother.
And we care about you. Or sister.
Just brother.
Or they're... That's it.
Yeah. Anyways.
Let me give you something else.
Oh,
along those lines.
I like it.
It's a little bit further away, but... So I was doing some cleaning of my desk this weekend.
Oh. At your house or your office?
House.
Okay.
So I don't know about you, but there's certain things, even if I don't need them, I have a hard time throwing them away. Such as pamphlets of things that I was looking at. Like, someone put together this pamphlet and I took it at some trade show. Why would I throw this away? Maybe I'll reference this later. Pens, sample chapsticks, USB chargers.
Sample chapsticks.
Chapsticks.
Bro,
then I don't have to buy chapstick. If I use this chapstick that says, I don't even know, Central Connecticut State University on it, I could use that. Why would I throw it away, even though I have 15?
Yeah, I guess.
Is there anything like that for you? Is there anything you have a hard time throwing away?
I have a hard time throwing away, like, sentimental things, like cards people got me.
Okay, I agree.
Letters people have sent me. As far as, like, little knick-knack stuff, I don't know. Sometimes there's things where I'm like, I could use this. Like, the USB thing. I'm always like, I need a USB. And then one time I remember when I was moving here, I had like 3 of them from like different, actually I think it was a trade show when I used to work at my last job. And I had those and I threw it away because I was like, when am I going to use this? And then like the next day I needed a USB.
Figures.
And I didn't have one, so my dad let me borrow his. But yeah, there's a few things. Pens, there's a specific pen that I'll always use, so other pens I don't care about
I get
much,
that.
Unless it's like cool,
Real quick tangent, knickknacks. I have that Jesse and Hank Funko Pop, the 2 of them, in my backpack. I need to give those to you because Jess will not allow the bad juju in the house.
Jesse, wait, what do you mean bad juju?
I think this story's fine to tell. So, I know someone whose family member passed away. Okay, and this person was going through their belongings and found like Funko Pops and things like that, and she brought them to when we all had like there was a gathering. She brought them to the gathering and let everyone like look through them and take whatever they wanted instead of donating them whatever. And I found 2 Breaking Bad Funko Pops.
Oh.
And I took them, brought them to the house. I was like, check out what I got today. I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
And Jess said, how did you get those? And I explained to her the situation, and she was a little turned off. She was like, that's kind of weird. I don't really like that. And I kind of get it. It's bad. Not that I believe in juju, unless it's Juju Smith-Schuster, TikTok boy. Then I believe.
I don't believe in either of those jujus.
So
he might be on the Patriots, but I don't believe in him. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, anyways, I have those for you.
That's awesome. I'm happy with her decision because the reason that, like, I get them.
Yeah.
But overall,
bad decision.
I don't care.
I don't know. I get it. There's a lot of people. I bet that a lot of people listening to this would be like, "Oh yeah, I agree. That's weird."
See, if it was like,
nah,
even then, I don't. I was gonna say even if it was like some like when I knew and they died and like I got their stuff. But then even then, like I have some of that stuff from like, so like, it's just gonna go somewhere anyway. You know, what's the bad? If it was like, oh yeah, this is their underwear.
That's just weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Or if it's like, even like oh, this is the cup he always used to drink from. Like, all right, that's just kind of, I don't know. Maybe you could wash it, but
what if it was a tragic, gruesome, unexpected death?
Again, if it was something they used every single day, then all right. But if it's a knick-knack or like, I don't know, like or like furniture, like I'm okay.
Well, that's weird too.
But
yeah,
like
agree.
if it's like a knick-knack or something that just sat on a shelf, like, nah.
Okay, well that's fair. Teach their own.
Know?
I'm kind of on the fence on this one, so I get both sides. Regardless, you can have them. I don't remember what we were talking about. Throwing away things?
Things that you can't throw away. I can't throw away like, this kind of goes with the sentimental thing, but I still have all my Red Sox shirts when I was a little kid, and I love the Red Sox so much.
Jerseys or shirts?
No, just shirts. Like
wow.
David Ortiz, Ramirez, Kurt Schilling. There's a few others. Pedro
Martinez.
There's a few others, but I still have them.
Why?
For my kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I can never throw away anything Thunder. Never. I have so much. I'll never throw it away.
Huh.
Ever.
The shirts is a little surprising. I would get it I would understand if it was jerseys, but shirts are a little interesting. I
don't know. They're washed.
I don't know.
My kid will just wear them. Free clothes. You know? But that's what I used to wear, like a Red Sox shirt every single day when I was a kid.
Me too, except a good team.
Oh, yeah, the Celtics?
No.
Oh, the Patriots?
No.
Oh, so.
You know.
All right, I got something for you.
Okay.
This is good stuff. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. This is on the segment of what really grinds my gears today.
Ooh, okay.
Why do people slow down when a cop is pulled over and writing a ticket for someone? Like,
really?
Like, what? Like, I'm going faster, my guy. What is he gonna do? Get in his car and like chase me down? Like, why do they slow? I get it if they're like right on the shoulder and there's not enough room and you got to merge. But when it's wide open and even when they're in the left lane, why are you going slower? They can't do anything. They're pulled over. They already pulled someone over. They're out of their car. What are they gonna do? Why are you slowing down? You're messing up. This is how traffic happens. There's a cop and everybody's like, well, I gotta go slower just in case he chases after me on foot. Like, what? You're already going 75 miles an hour. Like, what?
This is one I actually don't agree with you on.
Bro, why?
Because the idea here is safety. The idea isn't...
Well, did you hear my explanation first? If they're on the shoulder and it's like, yeah.
Even if they're all the way on the shoulder, all four wheels, the idea is safety. You move over...
In the passing lane, you have to go slower.
Well, how much slower is slow?
Like, they're going 60, 65 miles an hour every time I do this.
Yeah, that's a good reason. That's a good idea.
Not in the left lane. If you're in the right lane, yeah, sure.
If you're in the right lane, you should pull over to the left lane. And everyone should go down to 65.
No, not in the left lane. No.
It's for safety.
What do you mean? They're 20 feet away.
But have you ever been on the highway and had someone fly by you?
Yeah.
It's not a safe feeling. It's not a good feeling.
Yeah, if it's right there.
Even in the...
It's a whole nother lane.
No, even in the passing lane.
No, I'm fine with that.
Even in the passing
lane. I'd be fine with that.
Okay, well, I guess you're just some big manly man that can handle anything.
No, that's
then,
stupid.
Huh?
That's stupid. You're so far away.
No, it's a good thing to do.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not saying...
No, don't listen to Jeff. Don't slow down. Either maintain your speed or go faster.
I'm not saying slow down to 55. I'm saying slow down to 65. No. Go the speed limit when there's an officer
because that makes traffic for no reason.
No.
Yes, it does.
technically we should all be going 65 anyway.
Oh, give me a break. When's the last time you drove 65 on the highway?
Probably the first week I got my license.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, that's technically the rule. That's what we should be doing, especially when there's anyone on the shoulder. Just a civilian, an officer, a DOT worker.
No, I don't
we
care,
should
bro.
all be going. The
If you're in the right
lane,
lane, slow down or get in the left lane.
get in the
But
left
if you're
lane
in the
and slow
left
down.
lane, don't slow down. Because the normal flow of traffic is 75 to 80.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you go to 65, you just created all this traffic for no reason. There's no safety hazard when you're 20 feet away.
Here's the scenario I agree with you. If there's a sharp corner and then you find it, and you're going whatever speed it is, and then you're slamming on the brakes to get down to that, then I agree. Don't slow down so quickly. But if you're coming way up on them, you have like 700 feet before you're passing them, yes, slow down gradually to the speed limit of the highway.
No.
That's absolutely what you should do. I
No.
don't understand. You're just being stubborn
No.
right now.
What are you talking about, bro? You're literally 15, 20 feet away from them. There's no safety hazard.
It's for safety and it's for their comfort. You should be doing that.
Do you slow down when someone's walking on a sidewalk next to you?
Absolutely. Well, okay, a sidewalk or on the road.
No, sidewalk. Because they're closer
No.
to you than the cop would be if you're in the left lane. So your whole
You're
logic
you're
goes
not
right out
going-
the window.
No,
Yeah.
there's a difference.
Yeah, no,
Here's
there's
the
not.
difference.
Tell me the difference.
The speed. You're not going 70 miles an hour on a back
Yeah,
road
but you're
by
going
them.
50.
On
still
sidewalk
killing, you're
roads.
still killing
Sidewalk roads, you're not going 50
Dude,
miles
you're
an
going
hour.
50. I've been in your car. You're going even faster than that sometimes.
Well, you shouldn't be. And if I was going faster than that, I think I would slow down if I saw someone walking on the sidewalk. Next
No,
to me,
on a
you're
full
only like 3
sidewalk,
feet
I
away
don't
from
think
them.
you would.
You're only.
don't
I think
you
I would.
No, I don't think you would.
I would, or I would move so I'm partly in the left lane, unless there's
On a
parking.
sidewalk. They're
Yeah.
not. They're not on the road. They're on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not slowing down.
I always do.
No,
I
no,
always
you don't. There's people on the sidewalk everywhere you go.
This exactly, and
I've seen you. You've driven behind me before going to the golf place where there's people walking on the sidewalk and you're not slowing down.
if I'm going quickly enough, I slow down.
No, I've been there.
If
I've
I'm going
watched
like
you.
the speed limit, then no.
No, you're going like 50. You don't go down to 40. You don't go to 35. going the
Not
same.
35. I don't think so.
No, you're not slowing down.
Well, okay, that's not what we're talking about. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're talking about the highway.
Yeah. So no, but with that logic, why do you not slow down? Oh, because they're 10, 15 feet away and there's a barrier. Whereas
What barrier?
there's 10, 15.
What's the barrier?
The curb.
On the highway?
No, on the regular road, but it's closer.
A barrier. Yeah, like that would stop anything. A barrier.
But that's what it. That's
barrier.
But you're
That's a
that
barrier.
far away.
The sidewalk lip is a barrier.
You're that far away.
Oh my gosh.
You're that far away.
I'm gonna send you back to driver's
And then you
ed.
go on the highway and you're even further and you're slowing down to 65 because there's a cop outside his door like giving someone a ticket. No.
Absolutely. I always.
No.
I don't understand how you see.
What do you mean? How do you not understand? There's no safety hazard. Like there's not at all. Like I said, you're in the right lane. Yeah, slow down, move. That's safety. They're right there. Yeah, for sure. You're in the left lane. You're not even close to him.
I don't know. I think it's a courtesy. It may not be imminent danger all the time. It depends on the scenario.
Yeah, well, you
But
know what?
it is
Courtesy
for-
is to
it's
stay the
for
same.
courtesy.
It's stay the same
That's not
speed limit.
courtesy.
That's courtesy towards me.
It's
And why is a cop better than me? You think he's better than me?
Yeah, he is better than you.
No,
He's better than you.
no, he's not. I pay his salary every day. I
and
think
he
my
protects
tax
you.
salary. No, what has he
He's
done?
the reason you're not
Who's
dead.
ever? Yeah, okay.
He's the
No.
reason.
See, I respect cops, but no.
You know how many hits come in on you on a daily basis? I see them all.
Yeah, you know who-
7 or 8 every
Yeah,
single
you know
day.
who protects me? The 6 bodyguards that I have outside right now.
Vladimir also helps. Yes. Vladimir and Russell.
Clad,
Bad.
and Bill.
I don't know.
Bill's a new recruit. He's yeah.
Yeah, we're in the process of changing his name to Zad. To Zad.
Anyways, that's what grinds my gears. And don't listen to Jeff, everybody. Don't slow down.
I don't know. If you've been on the highway,
Don't speed up, but don't slow down. I hate when traffic is because people are just dumb. It makes me so mad.
I agree with that, but this
It
isn't
makes
dumb.
me so mad.
This
It
is a
dumb.
courtesy
No,
to the people on the highway.
what's the courtesy?
To not fly by someone going 75
So you're
miles
telling
an hour.
me that if you got really close and you're driving 65 miles an hour, it's different than 75 to this person that's on the side of the road?
I genuinely think it is.
I don't think that's true. When someone goes by you at 30 miles an hour, you're like, holy crap, slow down, turbo.
No,
When
that's
you're walking,
not,
yeah.
bro.
Someone's going fast, it's going to kill you either way.
You are delusional.
You're dead
right
either
now.
way.
You are.
What are you talking about, bro? You get hit by a car going 40, you're going to die.
You probably will die, yeah. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
So what's the difference?
75
What's
to
the
65
safety?
there is a difference there.
No, yeah, okay. Maybe, oh, wait, no, you're dead either way.
No, it's not about that. It's about the comfort of the person.
I don't give a frick about the comfort of the person on the
side of the road. You know why? Because you have no emotional intelligence.
Get back in the car and shut up if you're talking about comfort. If this is a safety thing, then you're going to die either way. So 10 miles per hour is not going to do a difference. But it is
I agree
going
with
to cause
you on that.
traffic down the road.
Not here. Not
Guaranteed.
really. Not
Guaranteed.
here.
It's happened to me on the way to work multiple times. Why do you think I'm bringing this up?
I'm talking about 395 in Connecticut.
Yeah, 395 to the Mass Pike.
395 changes to... Doesn't it change to 495 before you hit the Mass Pike? You're probably talking
No,
about
you get off exit 12.
Not that matters at all.
You go to 395 and then you get off exit 12 before it goes... Isn't it 290? Or is 290 the Mass Pike? I don't even know. But, no. It does happen on the Mass Pike, but the Mass Pike has like 3-4 lanes, so it doesn't happen that often. Whereas 395 is 2 lanes, and it happens there all the time. From exit 7 to 12, it happens all the time. Because there's always a police officer right there between those exits, and he pulls over. And then people get really slow, and I'm like, why am I going 50 on the highway right now?
You're talking about an officer pulling over to write someone a ticket, right? Not one in the median, just taking radar, right?
No, I'm talking about the person on the right side.
I don't know. I guess... I don't know. Whatever. We will agree to disagree on this one. All right.
That's what grinds my gears.
Is that it? Is that all you have for your gears being ground?
Yep. Whatever. I'm pissed now.
All right. Well, I want to make you happy. Okay?
Sure.
What are some little things that really satisfy you, that make your day? I'll give you an example.
When people go the speed limit.
Okay, relax.
Give me your example.
Here's one thing that makes my day, and just a little tiny blip on the radar of my day that brings me just a little bit of dopamine. The smell of my Irish Spring soap bar when I take a shower is just, it's so good. It makes me happy for a second, and then we get back right to baseline. Another thing, walking into a coffee shop, smelling all the beans being ground, hearing the sounds of all the espresso machines and the people talking amongst themselves, the keyboards tipping and tattering or keying away. All of those things just make my day, make me happy, make me feel good.
This segment is called What Oils My Gears.
There we go. What brings you back to life? What is the WD-40 of your life?
I actually like WD-40. Huffing it. Just kidding, everybody.
Drinking it, sniffing.
Yeah, any way I can consume it. No, I think one of the big things for me is, maybe this is like more specific, but on a Monday morning, when I wake up during any sports season and I see my fantasy team has won, it brings me joy.
You're such an idiot.
I'm serious.
You're just saying this because you beat me in the semifinal
I did
round
beat you in the
NBA,
semifinals.
Fantasy.
I did, but I'm serious. Every Monday morning, I get the satisfaction where it says you beat, JR. For instance, like J.R. Smith's golf team is a team name I beat this week from this clown that's in my league. Thought he was gonna beat me in the playoffs, but no. But for real, that's something that hypes me out, especially during football season. I was in like 7 different leagues, so there was one week where I won every single matchup that I had, 7 for 7, and that was like, man, I was on cloud 9 all day.
That really made you happy?
Don't get me, like, I don't know why. I don't know why some dumb fantasy game can do that to me, but it really made me genuinely happy.
Well, I respect that. I don't really feel the same way. I could take it or I could leave it. Except in the playoffs, I get a little mad for probably like 17 seconds and then I'm over it.
Yeah. Something else. Let me think.
The first sip of coffee maybe in the morning?
It depends. What used to really get me was when I was eating these. I haven't eaten one in a while, but the donuts.
Oh, yeah.
When I would walk into Cumberland Farms and go to my left, like I've mentioned probably 3 times on this podcast, and grab the donuts and then get in my car and just... So good, bro. That made me... I just sit back and like sigh of relief. The day had barely started, but I was just like, this is it.
Gosh darn.
This is the day.
Goodness gracious. Talk about some ASMR, huh?
Yeah,
my mouth is salivating right now.
Yeah, I wish I could have one of those right now, but...
What wouldn't you do for a fresh pack of donuts, chocolate covered?
Little Debbie.
Go down nice and easy.
Pop.
Nom 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 nom. Swallow.
That's your best swallow noise. Swallow. Every other thing had a sound effect. You're like, swallow.
Your throat just receiving that fresh donut out of the bag.
I love a good donut, bro.
Num 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 num.
What else? I'm trying to think of a smell.
Yeah. I like the smell of like gasoline.
I do like the smell. Oh, I really love the smell of fresh cut grass on a nice summer morning.
Yeah.
And just like even the sound of it, just like, and it gets closer, and it's like, and then they get further.
What is that?
Like the lawnmower.
Oh,
I just love it, bro.
I thought you were talking about...
I'm a big lawnmower guy.
Yeah, I could see that.
Smells good when you're on the lawnmower, and and I'm talking about like a rider. I'm not talking about a push mower.
No.
Like push mower's all right. I don't mind doing that if it's like a small yard. I've done it before, but the riding mower, when you just hop on that, it's humming.
Yeah.
It's warm. The sun's beating down on you. You're wearing your favorite wife beater. You got you got shorts on.
White beater.
This is bringing me back to my high school days, bro.
Oh my god.
Put my gym shorts on. I used to put these fresh pair of Jordans on that were like old, but like those were my cotton shoots, my cotton boots.
My cotton boots.
You know what I mean?
Your AirPods, right?
Well, this is back when I was in high school.
Your earpods?
Yeah, the earpods from Apple. I'd be blasting like some 303.
Oh yeah.
I'd be going with I had the zero turn, be pushing that thing, be like X's on the back of your head, and I'd be just going down, turning it. Oh man, what a Saturday.
I agree.
You wouldn't get me up, before 9 a.m. on a Saturday on a regular, but when my dad was like, "Hey, mow the lawn tomorrow?" I was like, "Will I mow the lawn tomorrow?"
Say less, Jimmy.
My pleasure, Father. And it was just, it's the best thing in the world to me.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. I love mowing the grass.
I love the sounds. Mm-hmm. I love the smell. Not even fresh cut grass, but what you said when I had to put the gas in there, it was like, oh man.
I know. Nothing better than that.
Yeah. The feel. And then afterward, you're just so satisfied. You're like, look at that. I did that.
Yeah, check out those fresh lines, G.
Man.
You see that?
I like your cut, G. That's what people would tell me.
Yeah. You know what else, too? I've been riding with my buddy Sean from work quite a bit.
Whoa.
So I've really...
Bologna sandwich, right?
Bologna sandwich Sean.
I remember that.
That's the guy.
For all you Brother Pod fans out there, check out
the
episode 13.
Are you sure it's 13?
I don't know. I just guessed.
I was going to say. All right, that doesn't sound right. I have no... It could be 13.
If it's 13, you owe me like $5.
No.
All right, cool.
Anyways, so I've been riding with Sean a lot. And through riding with him, we'll leave at 7 to 9 in the morning sometimes to go to various jobs or whatever. And I've really, really become accustomed to the smell of his first cigarette every morning. When we're in the parking lot waiting to leave,
bro.
It's different.
Nothing like a ciggy. If we're throwing back to past episodes, remember, nothing like a cigarette and a Diet Coke to start your morning for those road workers. You know what I mean?
Was it was it that, or was it the lady at the diner?
No, she that's the 30 rack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the Diet Coke.
I saw her on Saturday.
Did you? LB's?
Yeah, I go to LB's every Saturday now.
Nice.
It's my breakfast tradition.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
The food good?
Oh yeah. Oh man, what I would do right now.
What's your go-to?
Oh, I get 4 eggs scrambled with bacon and white toast.
White, not wheat, huh?
White.
Wow.
Yeah.
You heathen.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a toast racist. If it's not white, if it's not just bleach white, then it's not for me.
I'm gonna make a clip of that, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna bleep out like the toast part of it, and it's gonna just be. I'm the biggest racist. If it's not white, it's not for me. I'm gonna ruin your life.
You're gonna CNN me right there, bro. Just like some news channel. Oh man,
that's so good. If it's not white, it's not for me. Expect your life to be ruined in approximately 72 hours. You're
just got the text canceled.
Dude, Anderson Cooper is gonna be talking about you on his show. No
Ben
doubt.
Shapiro is gonna be protecting me.
Yeah, him and Tucker Carlson.
Oh man,
that's great. Yeah, I haven't had white toast in a long time, but white bread with a PB&J, man.
Yeah. Let me tell you, bro. When you see, I saw this thing on Instagram today, and it was like, how do they say it? They worded the way that the toast was. It was like medium rare toast. I don't know, something nice. The way they described it, but it was like the nice brown toast, almost a little burnt, but not really.
Okay.
With just a layer of melted butter on top. It's like the most simple thing you can do, but it just hits. You know.
I agree with that. It feels good.
Can I
continue?
I was just gonna say, when I worked at my last job, and I'm not the best with meal prepping, and you know, I don't have my lunchbox with all my snackies in it, you know, but there was this one guy who used to bring a loaf of bread to work, and he was my boy, and he would always be like, you know, grab whenever, and so I'd get wicked hungry sometimes. And I already ate my lunch, and I didn't have time to go out and get a snack, so I would just go in there and throw 2 slices of bread in the toaster.
Yeah.
And it would pop up, and even if there was no butter, I would just crunch on that, and it was a great part of my day. You know, love it.
I'm with that. Where was I going? Oh, Smucker's Uncrustables. You ever had them?
It's all right.
Oh, please.
They're all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Dude, I could eat literally 20 of those, and
You ever have Goober?
Yeah, I've had Goober.
How do you feel about that?
It's fine.
I like that. I could eat some of that.
Talking about toast, it's funny. So toast and steak. I am the opposite of what the general public tends to like.
Oh, geez.
Steak, everyone's like, oh, medium rare. It's got a bleed, or it's not for me, baby.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
etc.
That's the right perspective.
Medium well or well.
Dude,
thank you.
What? Oh.
Let me finish.
Wait, let me get a hockey puck for you, because that's what it'll taste like.
Okay, thank you. That would taste great.
Yeah,
I'd rather it not bleed all over my plate and ruin my potatoes or whatever.
Ruin? Oh, Jeff. What is this? Like, you're just going to disagree with every life choice I've ever made in my life?
I guess today yeah.
That's the best part. When the juices go into your mashed potatoes.
Oh my god. If you want to make me gag, that's the way.
So good, bro.
Welcome to How I Met My Brother. More like welcome to How I Met My Worst Enemy. The wrong steak.
I keep my enemies close and my friends farther away. You know that old saying.
Yeah. But with toast, I'm saying you like it almost burnt, right? Like
Yeah.
brown, a dark brown.
Oh yeah, dark brown for sure.
I like mine as light as possible.
What?
I like it barely to be in the toaster. I like to be soft.
What's wrong with you?
Do
you just
I'm a
like take
unique
everything
guy.
that's enjoyable and you're just like, you know what? How can I make this worse?
Yeah, basically.
Like with your soggy Eggo waffles.
Oh gosh, don't even get me started
my
on soggy
gosh.
Eggo waffles.
Bro, that's just
There's
wrong.
nothing better.
Bro, I feel like you're the type of guy that's like, you just like did a whole workout and you're like, hey Jess, can you throw some water on the stove? I gotta drink some. It's like almost boiling hot, but you're like, I love when it's warm. I love warm water.
I love warm water.
Like what?
I don't know. That's a little weird, but I like it room temp.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
Room temp's fine, but
Yeah,
like,
okay. I'm with that.
but I just feel like that's like what's
I don't know. There's nothing better like throwing an Eggo in the microwave and then I pick it up with my hand and shove it, the whole thing in my mouth.
no, what?
It's like a cashew.
This is
It's like a
I'm
soggy
telling
cashew
you
or
like
something.
we're gonna be here. Everybody that doesn't listen to the pod is gonna hear all these things about you on your serial killer Netflix documentary. Like every day, Jeff would get up, eat well done steak, put the bread in the toaster for 10 seconds, pull it out and eat it, crumple up into a ball, put it in his pocket for later.
Yeah, this is gonna be the intro to How I Met the Monster or whatever. The new Jeff Dahmer, what they did with Jeff Dahmer. They're making that a series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like How I Met a Monster or Monsters something. I think it's just Monsters.
How I Met My Brother Killer.
Yeah, except I don't kill. I only love. When I feel like killing, I love harder. That's what I do.
Is that why you love so much?
I am a very loving guy.
Yeah, I just don't agree with that, but it's all right.
I don't know.
How do you like your eggs?
I don't like them to run. That's for sure.
I agree with that. I don't mind it, but I usually like to break the yolk.
Ah,
What do you mean?
that makes it run. You like to? Oh,
No, in the frying pan.
I thought you meant break it with your fork after it's fried.
No. Break it in while it's frying,
Okay, all right.
Or
respect.
cooking.
Respect, yeah.
and then it just all cooks. That's how I like
That's
it.
the right way to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jess?
Or scrambled. That's what scrambled is, really.
Yeah, sure.
Fried egg, scrambled, whatever.
Jess likes to, like, have it run all over the place. And I just don't understand
Yeah, you
how
know,
anyone could be that psychotic.
naive. Oh, yeah.
Psychotic is the word.
yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm hungry, though.
Yeah, I know.
So that's a problem.
I'm getting hungry.
Mm.
I really could go for some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll have some cigarettes and I'll feel fine.
Yeah, cigarettes and iced coffee. That's brought to you by every road worker in Connecticut.
Yeah. Some Diet Coke for dessert.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah, jeez. I hate diet soda. You
Really?
like it, don't you?
Yeah, I drank mostly diet soda. I
Yeah.
don't really drink
Everything that I
anything else.
enjoy, I feel like you do the opposite.
Yeah.
Like I'll drink a Mountain
Mm-hmm.
Dew, and you're like, "Oh, I actually prefer the sugar-free Mountain Dew."
I don't prefer it. I do it because it's 0 calories.
Yeah, but you know why?
Because I'm a tubby boy and I don't want to get any tubbier.
No, what? But you do it like
Pretty soon I'm
no.
gonna be.
Just don't drink it at that point. That's what I say. It tastes so different.
It tastes good still. It's
No,
different, but it's good.
I don't think so, bro. The only thing I've had, I will say that the sugar-free Red Bull is not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
I
like
wouldn't. I don't
sugar-free Red
prefer it over the other one,
Mm.
but if someone got it for me, I would drink it and be happy.
Bull. I do agree with you. That's much better than like the diet soda, as far as being equivalent to its predecessor. Red Bull and sugar-free Red Bull are very close.
Yeah,
And Diet Coke and Coke are pretty far
very
apart.
different. Yeah, I just can't. And they say they actually, did you know, Diet Coke is actually like it is worse for you because it produces cravings.
Well, soda does too, but I know diet. They do say Diet Coke can be worse for you,
Yeah,
for sure. But I do it for the calories. I don't really care about my health. I care about how I look and if I'm skinny or not.
I don't care if I'm gonna live forever. I just want to look good.
Yep, that's right. That's the mentality. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Gotta get that modeling contract, you know.
Yeah, we're still going through talks with J. Crew and Macy's. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm talking with Walmart, Dollar General.
Yeah. Reebok.
Fila.
I could. I could be. I feel like I could be an all-pro point guard on a Reebok team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro point guard on a Reebok. Just a bunch of dads that like just mowed the lawn.
And then me leading the way. I could be the poster child for Reebok basketball.
Yeah. You know who used to be? Oh no, that was Adidas. There was an athlete that was Reebok that was pretty good. I can't remember.
Doesn't
I have a.
Shaq own? No, he owns And One or something, doesn't he?
No, he has his own like Walmart brand shoe.
I think it's And One, isn't it?
No, I think it's just Shaq.
You're right. And One's different. There's a documentary on Netflix.
And One is like like street basketball.
Yeah, that was a good documentary. It was pretty interesting.
Was Escalade on it? The street baller?
Oh yes. Well, they had a
The
bunch
big
of
dude?
different. I think so. Yeah,
He
they had a
was-
bunch of different like street baller guys that they went on tour with, And One and
Yeah.
everything.
I wanted to read you a text message
Okay.
that I just got from my father.
Okay.
So, sorry, were you done with that?
I have nothing left in me.
All right. Oh. So my dad, he asked me earlier today if I had any sports coats.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I have a
Nice.
few. I have a black one and a gray one. He's like, oh, can you send me pictures?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, yeah. So I sent him pictures, and he just says, thanks.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, do you need to borrow them? Because he's going on like this, he's going on a business trip either today or tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
And I said, you need to borrow them? Because he just asked me for pictures and then was like, okay. And I was like, oh, are they ugly? What's up, my guy? So then he texts me right now and he says, I think I'm good. Plus, I think you're bigger than me, and I don't mean fat. I think I'm covered.
That's something my dad would say, too. I get that.
I think you're bigger than me, and I don't mean fat.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you mean, Dad?
He means you're a big, strong boy who has surpassed his father in physical strength, I suppose.
I just...
That's something my dad would say. He'd start to, walk back the comment and, not want to offend me or make me upset. That's exactly... I get that.
and I don't mean fat.
I think you're bigger than him, too, though. But not in a fat way.
But what?
Bigger.
What way? Tell me.
I feel like you're taller and you're bigger boned.
What? Bigger bone? What does that even mean?
Like you're...
I feel like that's what you say to a fat guy to make him feel better.
I feel like you're just... you have broader shoulders and broader hips. And so the rest of you is bigger, too.
I feel like saying that is saying, yeah, you're actually just dumber than me, but not in a book smart way. I don't mean book smart. It's like, what?
I get what you mean. It's not a great look, but I totally understand what he's saying, and I agree with him. I think you're bigger than him, but you're not fat.
You think you're better than me? Well, thanks, man. That makes me feel 10% better.
Yeah.
I need to go back to the gym.
Just go eat your Chick-fil-A. It's fine. Everything's fine.
No, everything's not fine. You know what? I'm going to the salad shop. You ever been there?
No. The salad shop?
Yeah, in Westminster.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up right now because I couldn't think of a healthy place to go.
Yeah. That
Subway?
shows you Okay, Jared. What else do you do in your free time?
Oh, Jared. I feel like Jared and the Verizon guy are both in prison together right now. Didn't the Verizon guy get put in prison?
I don't know. I haven't heard of that.
No, didn't you know the guy that's can you hear me now? I think he
Yeah.
I think he is in prison or something.
Really?
Yeah.
For the same thing Jared did?
No, I don't think so, but something similar.
You think Jared's getting beat up in prison right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting
I heard that that's a real thing. If you're a child predator, then you really do get beaten up pretty bad, which is good.
I've watched some documentaries, not on that, but people who've gone to prison, and you're like, well, yeah. Well, yeah, it is a good thing. They should be beat up.
Well, apparently, I watch these TikToks sometimes. This guy that was in jail has this TikTok account, and he talks about what prison's like, and he says that when you first go to a prison, you have to show everyone your papers or whatever, and he shows you, you show each other your papers. So the new guy comes in, and
It's random other inmates. You're saying?
Well, the jail boss will be like, "Hey, what are you in for? What's your papers like?"
What do you mean the jail boss? Like the toughest guy there?
Yeah, like
or
the
like
guy,
a worker there?
No, like the leader of the inmates.
Okay.
Will be like, hey yo,
show me your papers.
Yeah, yeah, the guy from the Boston mob that's now in prison says, show me your papers. And so you have to show him your papers. And if you don't, it's assumed you did something really bad. And he'll be like, show me your papers, I'll show you my papers. So you exchange papers, and then... I talk so confidently, like I know what I'm talking about.
This also seems like the lamest way to, like ask what you're in for. Instead of being like, yo, you don't want to mess with me, bro. I killed 7 men. You're like, here's a paper. I drew a picture of what I did in art class today.
But anyways, I don't know where that was headed. Oh, because if you're, if you have something really bad, like a crime with a child or something insane like that, then you really take a beating throughout your time in prison.
Yeah, good.
Which is good, obviously.
Good. I watched TikTok about this guy who was like a mob boss type guy in prison, and he said that he like ran the prison.
Yeah.
Like the guards would like let him in, and then he said that one time he went in the kitchen because he wanted a burger. Mm-hmm. And he walked in, and this new guy was in there and was like, what are you doing in here? And he's like, hey, make me a burger. Mm-hmm. And the guy was like, no, like, get back. And he's like, listen, buddy. Mm-hmm. He's like, he told the story. He's like, listen, buddy. I forgot how exactly he said it. He's like, listen, buddy, like, I could beat the tar out of you right now and kill you, and I'm only going to do 10 more years or whatever, like, and I'm already in here for 20. Or you could just make me my burger, I'd go on my way. And then he's like, and he made me my burger. And I was just like, wow, bro, I would not. That's wild. I know. I want to be a prison guard.
That's insane. My aunt was a corrections officer.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a few.
She said it was the stuff she saw was wild, and she had men, like, I don't remember where she was, but she was with men.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and she said it was pretty insane. I don't know, but
I like to hear some of those types of stories.
I'll send her your way.
All right. Yeah, give her my number.
Yeah, we'll do.
Anyways,
all right, let's take her home.
Take her home, country road, to the place where you can find us, Jeff.
www.youtube.com
/ How I Met My Brother Pod.
Or on the Instagram, How I Met My Brother Pod. Or TikTok. Please follow, rate 5 stars only, and subscribe.
Yeah, definitely subscribe.
Yep.
On Spotify, Apple Music,
YouTube. We're doing good on YouTube.
Send us a sub at YouTube. Support the Brother Pod, and also keep an eye out. We're gonna start, putting some golf content out there.
Gonna be fun stuff.
And working on some merch for you guys. So.
Yep. Thank you all, and have a lovely week.
Peace.